want from our party. And so that accumulated very quickly. I don't think it's going to disappear as easily.
Just those two, thank you. Thank you very much. Something different, huh? So good morning. Yeah, look, I was rolling out this morning and I was like shooting these shots and I'm thinking, why don't they put music over this stuff? But like, that's not my experience of riding these roads. It doesn't have like vlog R&B music behind it. And guys, I got some sad news. This is our last ride down here. And so yeah, I've ridden up to Robinson. I'll head over towards Berry today. East Kangaloon. This is Barrel Classic country. Let's have a quick chat about that beast behind me, Barrengarry, which, as many of you know, will be the sort of second climb in this year's Letap down here after Berry. I did say in the Berry video that it is more enjoyable. By that I mean it is less violent. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. So it is a climb where you can find a rhythm. It's longer, it will take you longer, you'll be hurting for longer, but it is a rhythm climb, and that's something that I think we can all kind of get our heads around. Now the bottom K is particularly horrible. It's mentally really sapping as well as physically. So it's just straight and it's steep with a bad road surface. So, okay, my advice for that section, you won't hear me say this a lot, but look down. Don't look up at this kind of mind-numbingly depressing steep straight stretch of road. Just get that first K done. So you'll basically come up to a left-hand hairpin, and for those of you playing along at home, it's where I started pig rooting the bike back in the team video when Jay did the KOM up there. So I was in the box up that first part. But after that hairpin, guys, look, the climb gets enjoyable. That's where you find your rhythm. That's where you can actually look around. The road surface is better. That's where you can start to enjoy life again. So sadly, there isn't much let off. It's pretty consistent. There's one let off about 3/4 of the way up, but it comes too late for you to consider that as a relief. But it is consistent. Like I've said, you can find a rhythm. If you're ever going to do it, it's a stare at your numbers climb. Sadly, guys, I have to end today's ride part of the vlog with a bit of sour chat for you. So over the last 10 days, I've had 3 incidents on these back roads just around Berry, like quiet back roads. Unfortunately from the same person every time. And I don't think I've ever done this on the channel, but the last incident is the first time I've genuinely been really frightened from someone using their vehicle and trailer as a weapon. So I don't think I've ever done this, but I've got to do it this particular occasion. I've told our neighbours, but Berry Dog Grooming was the trailer. The 2 guys, the father and son inside. I've got to call you out because I don't know what is causing your anger, but you're going to kill someone. And if you are in the area, all I can say is, look, obviously be careful. It's a blue trailer that they use. Unfortunately, it's a Ford Ranger as well, but it's a side issue. And look, if you got a dog, I'd love if you didn't use them. Sorry, because that was just frightening. Anyway, sorry to end it like that. that escalated temperature wise. It's incredible the difference between up and around Barrel was like 28, dropped into the valley 40. It's just incredible the microclimates around here. You'll find that when you're doing the tap, as you even climb Barrengarry, you'll find that you feel like you start moving like through this subtropical climate, and the vegetation changes. I've said this before in the past, but you start seeing like ferns and things like that, and then your vision starts going. You see how I got like the sun cream like just flakes on top? Has anyone used a good sun cream that stays on for 4 hours but doesn't like cake like that? Because I just feel like then you just start tasting sweat, especially when it's on your face. Because I'm thinking I'm using the Cancer Council one. Oh, my brain's going. Okay, on that sun cream thing. So you know I said I got lots of bugs on me. I got absolutely mauled by some little creature here, and also like down here. It's like pretty much everywhere. And I've had this other guy, obviously Flappy Jersey. Got stuck on the chest, and he's mauled me. I'm not going to show you that because we're trying to keep this a kids channel. Just, 5 hours on a peach. It's all I run. Just peaches, water. It's getting lean. Oh, don't start me on that crap. The holiday's coming to a little bit of an end, but I've been riding. Okay, I have been on a family holiday and I've been riding. So I'm kind of thinking to myself, is there anything I can kind of come up with here that might be useful to you? Horses for courses, different family holidays, different circumstances, blah, 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 but whatever, you know that. What I find quite useful is the coaching element. Like, I really do, because I can structure it. So, for example, yesterday, I didn't want it to be a longer ride. I wanted it to be a much longer day with the kids. So therefore, Dan gave me a 30-30 set, which was an hour. Structure, really, really helps in this circumstance. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Eat on the bike. It is not a good look to come home from even a 40-degree boiling hot bike ride and be dead dad. No, you've got to come and talk to a camera and then go to swimming. Normal people just go swimming, okay? Under promise, over deliver. Don't say you're going to go for a 2-hour ride and have it be 3 hours. Say you're going for 3 hours and be back in 2 hours. Under promise, over deliver. Don't put the bike on the roof and your partner be like, what's that? And you go, oh, nothing. No, nothing. And then disappear for 6 hours on the bike the next day, and then be like, oh yeah, didn't I tell you I'm going for the day after our wedding? Elizabeth went for a run, I went for a ride, and then we both played tag rugby in the afternoon. We kind of both knew what we were getting into, right? We're going for a swim. So sadly, guys, good things must come to an end. Yeah, our family holiday's coming to an end. We're going to head back to Sydney pretty soon. But I did just wanted to say this to you. I've really enjoyed this. From a creative perspective, it is a very different thing to do these type of things. We're always looking at the day through a lens. And the good part of that is you walk past a shot, or you ride through some sort of vista and you think, oh, that's a really interesting shot. It kind of brings out, I feel anyway, it brings out a little bit of a creative expression in what you do. The bad part of that is you're looking at everything as a shot. And, obviously then I'm talking specifically about bringing around the family, and I see maybe the kids playing and I think, oh, that's a nice shot, and I get in there with the camera. And people love to ask, oh, how do you get these videos out, blah, 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 blah. Well, what I would say is this, guys, look, the time management is the time management. You can either get the workflow done in time, you can edit fast enough, you can import fast enough. That's just a whole other thing. You can either do that or you can't. I would certainly suggest trying to use one camera. The thing is, start the day. Start vlogging the day if that is a cue. For me, I pull the camera out and I say, good morning, guys. It just gets my brain thinking, right, today, Chris, you're vlogging
from here on. And it's like begins the story. Try not to preempt the day. Try not to storyboard it. It's not going to happen. Look at every video I've done this time around. But, you know, that's the thing. Just start the day, get your brain thinking. But yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for being a part of this. You guys are very much a character in this. You help me kind of with your comments and your feedback navigate really what I'm going to try and do over the next couple of days. I should say I'm so sorry. There are so many Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everything messages. Thank you very much for your videos, messages that I haven't replied to. I really haven't. I'm terrible at it. I've made this excuse in the past, but just doing the daily stuff, I just don't tend to dive too much into, especially Instagram DMs. I'm sorry, really sorry. Just put my patheticness aside, guys. Make sure you do share this video on, or share this channel on to someone who you think might be interested, or someone that you'd like to troll, because that's always good as well. Alrighty guys, thank you very much for dinner. We'll be tucking into some silver beet, grown here behind me this evening. See you real soon, guys. Bye for now.
Kimmy, did you pull your toys out yet?